2 days later, and it's still windier than heck out here. But we are back from our 2 days away from the property. Looks like everything did pretty well. No issues. I was able to check the goat cam over the weekend, or over the 2 days, I guess. Make sure nothing was tied up in the fences. I did notice for like an hour straight, there was like something, there must have been something over there, because the goats were standing here looking that direction for quite a while. So I don't know if there was some other animals over there or what exactly was over there causing them to pull their attention that way, but for a long time they were hanging out. So I kind of had to watch for a while. I kept checking in because I wanted to make sure there wasn't like a coyote or something up close, but nothing happened. And they all look like they are doing very well. Hey guys, you miss me? You miss me? We'll go kick the power off here quick. It looks like the chickens are doing fairly well. They're out and about, moving around. Check on them next. All right, power off. Everything looks pretty good in here. All right, guys, you ready to run around a little bit? Stretch your legs. Goats, big fluffy goats. Looks like only one spot. Right here is the only, oh yeah, it's pretty loose right here. But the wind, this is where the wind's coming from. It's still blowing today, like right now. So it's just kind of just pushing on all this. Especially since I let the gate down, it kind of relieves all the pressure of the entire fence run. But they got a fair amount of food left in here, so that's pretty good. It's down to some of the sticks and twigs and stuff, but there's still plenty for them to be munching on. That wind is brutal. I can already see the hay and the food that I left for the chickens is already all tore up and spread out. Boy, they're coming. I don't even have treats with me. What do you guys think? What are you doing? You coming to hang out? Or you think I have food? Do you think I have some fun food? I can see they have food in their barrel, so it's not like they're out of food. Yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, it's like full. Plenty of water. Oh yeah. Any eggs inside here? Nothing inside here. Nothing there. Let's check the back. Man, I don't know why the chickens are following me around. It's like they didn't eat and they're looking for some food. Hey, we got an egg in here. Just one lonesome little egg. But I'll take it. I might move this over to the hay area where it's not, oh man, quite so muddy. That might be part of why they weren't eating. Maybe they just didn't want to stand around in the mud. I don't know. But it's way nicer here in this spot, that's for sure. Oh yeah, they came right up to the food now. Eating, tearing up the grass a little bit more, or the hay. Happy chickens. I think I might just go ahead and get the grain for the goats now, take care of this, and get them put away for the day, even though I just let them out. Goats, goats, goats. Oh, here they come. Hey, no. Come here, piggies. About to knock me over. Jeez, guys. I know it's been like a day and a half, but holy cow. You little piggies. Oh, you guys feel so good though. That sun on their black fur, soaking in that heat. Oh yeah, I feel good. I learned from last week not to stick the egg in my pocket because I crushed it and got all over my coat and ruined an egg. So I've been holding this the whole time. But we got to run up to the barn now and take care of something else that I was kind of dreading these last couple days while we were gone. And because unfortunately, if you watched my last video, I was preparing to leave for a couple days, getting all the food, water ready for the animals, and I ended at that. But my day was not done at that point. I still had to run to the barn, get some water for the dog, food, check on her. Yeah, got up to the barn, went inside, went to go grab some food, grab the food bag, and I didn't see her moving. Usually she comes up to the fence or she kind of sees me or something, and I noticed throughout the other chores throughout the afternoon, I didn't see her out and about much. She is an old dog, 13 years old, was pretty much completely deaf. You could literally drive a side-by-side past her. Pretty blind, so she never made it out too much. But when she did get out, she was super happy, loved to be around the kids and the animals, and it was, yeah, always a good, fun little dog. But unfortunately, at the end of that video, I cut the video, put the camera away, ran to the barn. There she was. She had finally passed away. It's weird that it hit you so hard and so weird at times, but yeah, she passed away. Old dog. You know, we knew it was coming, and it came. It finally came. Her time was there. She was in her little dog condo that I made her head sticking out, just doing what she did. She was overlooking the entire property. That was her little spot. She could see everything from that spot. Inside the doghouse, head on the porch, just looking out over it all. So today, we're back. We're gonna end up getting the tractor out. I'm gonna get the backhoe, and we're gonna, you know, dig a hole for her. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put her down in the dirt on the property. So that's the plans for the next little bit of time. Luckily for me, the kids are all tired from the long weekend. They're inside, taking some naps, relaxing, just kind of doing some recovering so I can be out here to do this without a whole lot of questions. They do know, we did tell them. They were sad, didn't quite understand, but they knew she was old too. You know, I think they get it. Same time, they're kind of excited, like, you know, there's potential for a new puppy, I guess, which would be fun, but yeah, that's for another day. So yeah, we got to go get the tractor warmed up, get the backhoe attached. I think I have a spot I want to do this at, and then yeah, we'll just take care of it. And I honestly never thought the first time of using the actual backhoe, well, technically, I have used the backhoe one time. It was still attached to the tractor. I was putting brush and stuff over the side of the ravine after a really rainy, kind of cruddy day. I slid too far and I could not get back out. I actually had to use the backhoe. I had to jump on it, reach out, pull the tractor up, reach out, pull the tractor up. It was probably like a good 45 minutes to an hour. I wish I would have had that on video for all of you because it would have been super, super funny. I just realized, who else close? I had the egg in my pocket. I'm gonna stick it in the fridge before I break it. But yeah, so I used the backhoe to get myself out of a situation that I probably should have never got myself into. So today's gonna be the actual first day we actually use it to dig a hole of some sort, move actual dirt with it. Just as I thought. I was hoping I could leave this 3-point receiver on the tractor and hook up, but it's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to pull it. There we go. Okay, so I haven't had this thing hooked up since I took it off and I built the little platform thing for this thing to sit on. So I'm a little worried that there's gonna be pressure built in here somewhere, but I don't know, hoping we're gonna be okay. We will find out, I guess, here shortly. Oh, that went on like cake. That's a relief. Such a relief. And number 2. Oh my gosh. Couldn't have been easier right there. Done and done. Love it. And it's probably mostly due to, because I don't know if you can see that there, I have a chain wrapped around the bucket. I have the bucket all the way forward, so it's filling the reservoir completely full of the hydraulic fluid, and then the bucket is sitting on the chain now, so it can no longer sag and push down and force the liquid back into the system to create pressure. Same with all the locks. I pulled these up, put the locks on, pushed them down, so there's nothing can fall and slip and then put pressure on any of the system. So because of me doing all that, I'm pretty sure is why that just happened so smoothly. So I'm very glad it worked out. So I don't have a lot of space in here, but I do have to lift this up and get it lined up so I can get the frame slid underneath the tractor. I think that's gonna be the tight side. Oh, it's just gonna miss. Oh, perfect. Okay. And with that fully up, I know this thing balances on these two riggers, which I know isn't probably the safest thing, but the frame is actually underneath the tractor. So if it tips forward, it's just gonna hit the bottom of the tractor and it's gonna stop. It's really the only place it can really actually go. So I'm not too worried about it. So right now we're actually completely off of my little stool here. I'm gonna leave it there just in case I need it to drop back down for some reason, but we are balancing right here. So I should be able to drive backwards now and get our frame slid into the bracket. There we go. But now he's got a couple pins to drop. Pull our riggers up. Now we are on the tractor. There you go. Relieve the pressure off the bucket. And we are good. Head on out. So I have had a couple days now thinking about where I wanted to bury her. I had a yellow lab before her, and he was old too, super old, but he always loved to run around the trees with me, always loved going on hikes, all that kind of good stuff. So I actually took him to the very highest point of the property, and I dug a hole by hand up there, and that's where he laid the body. Now, with Bailey, she liked to be out in the trees. She always liked to be roaming around. And I think I'm gonna do is I got my deer shack over here that overlooks my little area that I hunt all the time. I'm gonna see if I can get the tractor down there, dig a little spot. It's just nice because it's still within hiking distance if the kids want to come out, you know, not that they're gonna come out here and, you know, warn or anything, but it's just knowing that she's out here. She's out here in the trees with them still. It's kind of neat for them, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna see if we can make it down here. It's a tight fit, but I think we're gonna make this work. Yeah, right about there. Yeah, so it's kind of a neat little spot. I've always thought this was kind of a fun, cool spot because there's my little deer shack. I built that back, I mean, like 6 or 7 years ago. Shot a couple deer from down the ravine, and this is a nice high point. You can see down there. I mean, that's actually right over there is where I shot all my deer from this last year. But then what I have is right here. It's just a bunch of small little trees and this little open area right here. And I always thought it was kind of neat. I always thought about hanging a hammock between these little trees and camping up here and stuff like that. So I just kind of thought it was a fun little spot. Plus, honestly, it's not too far from the barn and stuff. So I think it's gonna work. So I think we're gonna go ahead and place our hole right there, overlooking the property. All right, let's see what we can do here. Now my skills are not, I still gotta kind of learn the ins and outs of this thing, okay? I think we're good. All right, I think we got the depth that we need. It didn't take too long, but it still took way longer than it probably should have. But you know, that was the first time ever actually digging a hole. So the whole up, down, curl, left, right, the 2 joysticks. Yeah, I just could not quite get it figured out, but practice makes perfect. Hopefully this next spring and summer I'll get some more practice. We'll dig some more holes and yeah, utilize the backhoe a little bit more. But yeah, the hole is dug. We're ready to yeah, lay down the puppy. Okay, I think that's about as good as I can get. Kind of filled back in. I'm gonna use the grapple on this. It's pretty good. It still spreads dirt pretty good around, so I can kind of level this out now, get the high spots and everything taken care of. So we're gonna go ahead and pull these all up, turn around. Trying to level out some of the little lumps and bumps left from the tractor. Try to get it back to its somewhat original contour. Just that way we'll get some snow, a little bit of rain, helps pack this all in, kind of gets it back into its natural state. I think it looks pretty good, but yeah, you know, it is what it is. Thanks for joining me today. We'll see you on the next one. Later.